Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. Because we were fighting, we were training for 9 months.
Mike Tyson just shocked the world with a jaw-dropping revelation during his live interview with Steve Covino and Rich Davis on FEWUG Sports Radio. The unexpected honesty has everyone wondering, is he being brutally real or simply toying with us? For weeks, speculation has run wild. Was November 15 a masterfully orchestrated stunt, a dubious fix, or just an epic blunder?
Oh, no, I don't remember the fight that much. I kind of blanked out a little.
Sir, did you watch it back or anything, or no?
Never watched the fight. No, I have not.
Neither Mike Tyson nor Jake Paul showed any interest in addressing the swirling rumors, leaving fans drowning in conspiracy theories and frustration. But now, Tyson has finally decided to speak up. His raw, unfiltered take is equal parts shocking and entertaining, guaranteed to make you laugh and cringe simultaneously. Whether you buy his version of the story or dismiss it entirely, one thing's for sure. Tyson knows exactly how to keep us hanging on every word.
So what was he doing at the meeting?
Oh, yeah, little bow at the end. He bowed.
That's the last thing I remember.
Amid all the spectacle, Tyson emerged not with a sense of triumph, but with an unexpected wave of depression. That's right. The man who once struck fear into entire divisions admitted openly that the entire experience left him feeling down.
Wow, I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know. Because we were fighting, we were training for 9 months.
Because when you're Mike Tyson, landing a knockout isn't the only punchline. The emotional aftermath packs just as much of a punch. 9 grueling months of training, all building up to one night under the glaring lights, only to wake up the next morning and realize life moves on. Tyson likened it to free-falling from an emotional high, a feeling only someone like him could capture with such raw, vivid honesty.
About what's next?
It was the real fight.
Then there's the fight itself. For a man whose career is packed with iconic moments etched into every boxing fan's memory, Tyson had almost nothing to say about this one. Literally nothing. He couldn't even recall the basic details of the match. His biggest takeaway: Jake Paul bowing at the end.
What did you think of Jake's power, man, when you were in there?
I don't remember it.
You didn't even remember it. I heard
But my body was really sore.
it was sore the next day.
Yeah, my body, my chest, my stomach and stuff was really sore.
That's it. No vivid play-by-play of punches, no epic tales of strategy. Just one hazy memory of a YouTuber bowing in respect. And here's the kicker. Tyson admitted he didn't even push himself physically during the fight, barely breaking a sweat. Yet somehow, by the next morning, his entire body felt like it had been steamrolled. Chest, stomach, everything hurt. For a man who once defined the phrase asterisk built different asterisk, waking up sore after an allegedly effortless bout raises more questions than a poorly timed uppercut.
Clips where, like, you're holding back a right-hand punch, in my opinion as a fan, to not be exposed so that you don't get hit. Is that what was happening in that clip, or you don't even know?
What happened? Definitely showed me. I was just, listen, know what I remember?
No.
Coming back from the first round, and then the next thing I remember Jake is doing some kind of, I don't know, what was he doing at the meeting?
Of course, no Tyson story would be complete without its fair share of controversy. As soon as clips from the fight hit the internet, fans morphed into armchair detectives. Some were convinced Tyson was holding back, pulling his punches like he was sparring with a rookie. Others chalked it up to the inevitable toll of time, claiming the 60-something legend just couldn't unleash the same devastating bombs he once did.
Oh, I know. Listen, I wouldn't have realized any of it. It was 1 3-minute round. I didn't realize it.
Then there were the skeptics who called the whole fight staged, a carefully crafted spectacle to keep the Jake Paul saga in the spotlight. Tyson, however, simply shrugged it off. On live radio, he admitted he could barely remember the fight. Was it the adrenaline? The nerves? Decades of punishing blows to the head? Who knows? But Tyson's own inability to explain it only adds more fuel to the conspiracy theories swirling around.
Hey, after I woke up and told my wife, why did I do that? I don't know. I just don't know what the hell goes on.
And what was her response? Like, what was your family's response to everything?
They were just supporting me.
Let me tell you, over 108 million people tuned in to witness Mike Tyson's latest spectacle, proving yet again that this man could draw a crowd, even if he were just standing in line at the grocery store.
Yeah, I am happy my family saw that. But we don't normally go around and talk about me fighting and stuff. I say I'm a fight, and then they say, Dad's gonna fight.
Even Tyson's family got a front row seat to this wave of public adoration. Can you imagine being one of his kids, growing up with Dad as the guy who just tells you to finish your vegetables, only to suddenly see millions of people shouting his name? Tyson himself said it was surreal for his family to experience. For years, he kept his boxing career separate from his home life, but this fight changed all of that.
This is what we were talking about. That fight was such a big ascender. We were so up and high. We were so excited. The fight's over. Boom. Wow. I'm kind of depressed a little bit. We got to get back in our living situation, back to living what we know, because we're fighting.
It wasn't just a sporting event. It was a moment for his loved ones to truly grasp the depth of his connection with the fans. For Tyson, seeing his kids witness that outpouring of love firsthand was nothing short of heartwarming. Well, as heartwarming as it gets for a man whose life has been a wild blend of triumph and chaos.
They have to be training.
Now, Mike,
Jake punches hard.
He does. I know. He's a big dude, man.
My body hurts so bad.
But this is boxing, and it's Mike Tyson, so nothing ever wraps up with a completely wholesome ending. The feel-good vibes lasted only seconds before the internet sparked a firestorm of controversy. As soon as the final bell rang, rigging accusations flooded in. A viral clip showing Tyson seemingly holding back punches spread quickly, and suddenly everyone became an armchair detective. Was Tyson protecting Jake Paul? Was this some WWE-style scripted drama, or just Tyson being himself? The theories were endless, and the debate is heated as the fight itself. Jake Paul's team fired back, calling the accusations insulting and stressing that the fight was fully sanctioned, adhering to professional rules. They even threw shade at critics, saying they were downplaying the hard work of both fighters. But boxing fans, they're relentless.
At 58 to do it, finally.
I don't know. The fight, Jake. We talked about it for years. Let's just do it.
Then, in true Tyson fashion, he added more fuel to the fire during his post-fight interview. When asked about moments fans found suspicious, he simply shrugged and claimed he had no idea what they were talking about. Combine that with his earlier admission of barely remembering the fight, and you've got the perfect storm for peak internet speculation. Was he being brutally honest, or was this his way of dodging tough questions? The ambiguity only made the whole situation even juicier.
I see. Is that your house right there?
Yeah, I was going to say, you're living in a beautiful place.
Yes, I am.
Looks like you're living large right now.
I'm very fortunate. Yes, thank God. Allahu Akbar.
But Tyson didn't let the accusations slow him down. Instead, he built an entirely new empire, starting with his cannabis brand, Tyson 2.0. And let's take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of this venture, because only Tyson could turn one of the most infamous moments in sports history into a best-selling edible.
Lit up, Tyson 2.0. Last time we saw you in Vegas, you handed me a bag of your Mike Bites, the edibles. Fantastic. I love them.
Yes, I'm talking about Mike Bites, the ear-shaped gummies that pay tribute to his infamous 1997 showdown with Evander Holyfield. You might think it's just a gimmick, right? Wrong. It's become a full-fledged moneymaker, with sales soaring faster than a Tyson uppercut. His transition from heavyweight champion to cannabis mogul is so seamless, it almost makes you wonder if he planned it all along.
You got Tyson 2.0. Tell us what we got to be trying, and what do you recommend for a guy that's open to this?
Hey, I recommend you try everything.
Yeah? Open your mind up?
You try everything, yeah.
But Tyson 2.0 isn't just about novelty snacks. It's an empire in the making. Tyson is keeping the buzz alive with hints of what's coming next. Take his upcoming Netflix special, for example, a project that promises to showcase all the wild, unfiltered, and hilarious sides of Tyson we've come to love. This isn't some half-baked documentary. It's Tyson making his return to the entertainment spotlight, where he's already had hits like Asterisk, The Hangover Asterisk. Fans can't wait to see what he'll do next, and honestly, neither can we.
Well, I think it's gonna be the ass now, but
The Tyson
I
butt
don't
cheeks.
know. I don't know, guys.
Yo, Mike, you should come out with an edible, Tyson's butt cheeks, right? So that people can eat it.
Oh, I like that
You
one.
like that? Tyson's cheeks.
Yeah?
Oh, sweet cheek.
Yo,
Tyson's sweet cheeks. I can see it now.
you know what?
And then there's the butt cheeks moment. Yes, that moment. Tyson, ever the king of self-awareness, has joked about launching an edible called Asterisk, Sweet Cheeks Asterisk, inspired by the viral sensation his post-fight derriere caused. What started as a joke could very well turn into a real dispensary product. Knowing Tyson, fans are eating it up figuratively for now, proving that Tyson's knack for embracing absurdity only makes him more endearing. When you can turn a meme into a marketing idea, you know you've hit peak cultural relevance.
I think any of those dudes have the same fighting guts, like of the Devin Haney's, Tank Davis's, Ryan Garcia's, Teofimo's, of that.
Those guys are tough. We can't overlook those guys. Those guys are tough guys. They just fought different eras.
But Tyson isn't all about business moves. He's still got one eye firmly on the sport that made him a legend. He's been singing the praises of young stars like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, highlighting their grit, skill, and ability to draw crowds, making it feel like the golden age of boxing is back. And of course, Tyson couldn't resist weighing in on the heavyweight scene, especially Tyson Fury's recent loss to Alexander Usyk.
Fury Usyk coming up at the end of the month. The rematch, Fury Usyk 2. Any thoughts on that? Because I know you have connections with Tyson Fury.
I know, but Tyson Fury could have won that fight if he wasn't playing around early in the fight.
I agree.
Let's just say Tyson didn't hold back. He believes Fury's sloppy performance in the early rounds cost him the fight, and honestly, he's got a point. It wasn't a scathing critique, more of a tough love reminder that even the best need to stay sharp.
Fury looks up to you so much. Did you feel bad going against him?
I don't even know how that happened, but it happened. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how the hell that happened.
Well, Mike,
With a rematch on the horizon, Tyson's comments have only heightened the anticipation and possibly added a bit more pressure on Fury to get his act together. This is what makes Tyson so fascinating. He's not just a retired fighter cashing in on his name. He's a walking, talking, endlessly entertaining force of nature, whether he's redefining his brand, analyzing the sport he loves, or turning viral moments into business opportunities. Tyson is proving that his legacy isn't just intact, it's still evolving. And honestly, who else could pull that off?